just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. This is Bryce Terang. Center field. Carter makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. And now Kobe Mayo. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side, Marte. And that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches. But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt. In there safely. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Carter stands at second with no outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at-bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
Ted Williams, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that misses as well.
Big, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick first.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on New York. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Pudge will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Juan Soto. And that one is in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. No outs. Runner on second.
Two, one.
In the dirt. That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. At the plate, Matt Shaw. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Foul ball there. Fouled off to the right. At the belt and fires. Judge makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, top of the second. So now it's Corey Seager. Crochet back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Crochet puts it away, and there's 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one drifts inside. Up the middle. And Olson is set down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away. One out, runner at second. Hernandez, the next to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, Marte throws to first in time, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over. So
the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, leading off Joe Mauer. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Rafael Palmeiro in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
To the right side, Marte handles, throws to first, and one away in the top of the third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1. Mauer on third with 2 out. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter ranging into the alley, makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This to third. And a quick out, number 1. And now the catcher comes up. To hit. Pudge Rodriguez doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a curve is down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone.
One and one.
In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Now, Corey Seager.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Soto gets under it, brings it in, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Williams swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that is out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Hernandez hustling after it. He's got it. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Now pitching.
Soto really on his horse for it. Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom 4, here comes Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Matt Olson.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Grounded out his first time up. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And that one moves his feet.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Alex Gordon. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Marte. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Ferris back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering upstairs. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
And here is Evan Carter, and that's outside. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Bounce to the right. Palmeiro. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Barry Larkin now at the plate. Grounded out his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Into center. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Aroldis Chapman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Inside, just missed. And it is 2-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fires over to first. Awesome play there. It's Aaron Judge now.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
That misses. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. Base is empty, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. That just misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Throws across the diamond, out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smashed down the right field line. Sosa takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and Olsen is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Ted Williams. Smith, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Carter towards the line. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Mauer. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first, and the batter now, Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now on the bump, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Say goodbye to that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in the dirt. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in, Evan Carter. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 3-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And
new pitcher on here, Griffin Jacks. Now a chance for Barry Larkin. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Late swing fouled off. The other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And that skips in the dirt. Palmeiro brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
That's ball two.
That one in triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Carter gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, one down. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. 0-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. In the air, center field. He's got it, and there's two away. So digging in, Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Juan Soto now. Jax back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Matt Shaw. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. And the count is 1-1. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Harper retired. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Aaron Judge at the plate. That one's upstairs. Ball one. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seager stands in now. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Now here is Sammy Sosa. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that misses. 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. In there at the knees. And it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So now here's the DH, Ted Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips a corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Davis is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.